Hi, this is Grant Supernaut, head girls basketball coach at Illini West High School. Today I will be going over our rules and expectations for the players. It is important for you to understand that being part of the Illini West girls basketball program does not mean you are just an athlete on the floor, but also in the classroom and in the community. As a member of the basketball team, you are expected to follow certain rules and expectations set by the coaching staff. Academics and passing grades will be maintained on a weekly basis. Training rules will be followed. If they are violated, there will be some type of consequence. All school rules and regulations will be followed. For practices, all we ask is the girls to be a good teammate and role model for those around them. If a coach tells you to do something, don't question why or give attitude back. Listen. When a coach is addressing you or the team, your full attention is on them. If you have questions or do not understand, be sure to ask. Communication is important, and we encourage and expect players to constantly encourage one another. Every drill that we do, we are doing it for a purpose. Remember, how you practice is how you play, and these drills will carry over into the game. You are expected to bring your Illini West Lady Charger reversible jersey to all practices. This must be worn every day. If you do not bring your practice top, you will have extra running at the end of practice. No jewelry will be worn in practices or games. If you lose or damage your practice jersey or uniform, you will be responsible for replacement costs since it belongs to the Illini West girls basketball program. Expectations of players. Attendance. Be on time. This goes for practices, shoot-around, team meetings, bus times, and home games. If practice starts at 3:30 or 5:30, you are expected to be dressed on the floor and ready to go before the start of practice. If you are not on time for practices, shoot-around meetings, bus times, and games, this will affect your playing time and will be handled by the coaching staff. If you leave school due to illness or an unexpected circumstance during that day, you are unable to attend, please contact Coach Supernaut. If you will be getting help from a teacher after school, please let a coach know before practice starts. It is your responsibility for bringing a note from that teacher when you show up to practice. When school is not in session and for whatever reason you will not be at practice or at a game, you must notify Coach Supernaut by phone call or text. Do not have another player inform the coaching staff. If you are injured, you are still expected to attend practices and games. If you have a doctor's appointment, let your coach know. Please inform all coaches of illness or injuries. You are expected to be at every practice, team meeting, team function, and shoot-around if they pertain to you. Players' conduct and behavior. You are representing Illini West High School, the basketball program, and the community. Each player needs to make good decisions on and off the floor. If you violate the school and athletic code, you will have to follow the school's punishment along with extra consequences from the coach. On-the-court behavior consists of being respectful to your coaches, teammates, opponents, referees, and fans. Good sportsmanship at all times. No profanity and negative reactions will be tolerated. Do not argue or disagree with referees' calls. Any misconduct in the classroom, bus, or other school activities will result in some type of consequence. Consequences can consist of extra conditioning, not starting or playing in a game or games. Social media. Players, remember you are representing yourself, your family, this program, your school, and the community. Be smart about what you put on Twitter, Facebook, or any other social media services. Attitude. All the coaching staff asks is you give 100% and try your best at all times. Players need to hustle at all times during games and practices. When a coach blows the whistle or is talking, please stop what you are doing and listen to what the coach is saying. Game conduct. Varsity will sit as a team during JV games. Varsity will change after JV has come out of the locker room during halftime. Headphones are allowed in the gym, but cell phones are asked to stay in the locker room. JV and freshman players are required to attend all home games. When we are away, all JV players are required to stay for the first half of the varsity game. I encourage you to stay for the whole game if possible, but you will not be punished for leaving at halftime. Riding the bus. Be on time. The bus has assigned times and it is important to leave on time. Be at least 15 minutes early. If everyone is on the bus and present, we will leave earlier. Cell phones are asked to not be used while riding the bus to away games. It is very important to concentrate and focus while we are riding a bus. Every player will ride the bus to every away game. If you miss the bus or are late for the bus, it will affect your playing time. After away games, you will either ride the bus back to Illini West High School or ride home with a parent. There will be a sign-out sheet for parents to sign after away games. If you are riding home with another player, you must have a signed letter from your parent stating that they give you permission to ride home with them. No letter will mean that player riding the bus home. We will make stops in La Harpe and Dallas City on the way back from games that are played up north. Games. The coaching staff will play the best combination of players that gives the team the best chance of winning. Players are entitled to playing time based on not just showing up. Playing time is earned in practice and in the classroom, and this is very important for you to understand. Everyone has a role on this team and in the program, and it's important to accept that role. Appearance. Varsity, JV, and freshman players will wear their travel suits to both home and away games unless told otherwise by the coach. Uniforms. It is your responsibility to take care of your uniform. Players, make sure all equipment is picked up after games. If we leave something behind, the team will run. Parents' expectations. All we ask is you enjoy the game and give support to your daughters, the coaches, and the program. Cheer and acknowledge good plays. Let the coaches correct players' mistakes. And also, you can contact the coach and arrange an appointment if you have questions or concerns. Please do not confront a coach before, during, or after a contest. Also, no texting or contacting a coach after a game. I am more than happy to talk with parents after games, but not about playing time or any disagreements you may have. Those conversations need to take place on another date, as emotions can be high after games for both parents and coaches. Thank you for listening to these rules and expectations, and we look forward to seeing you out this year supporting the Illini West Lady Chargers girls basketball team. Thank you.